Hello friends, in part first you learn definition of sets and method of writing sets. In this part 2 you will learn types of sets. So there are 4 types of sets. First is singleton set, second is empty set, third is finite set, and the fourth is infinite set. Now we'll see one by one. The first one is the singleton set. Now see here in this singleton word there is a single word is there. It means single means one element, means the set containing only one element. Now see the example. A is the set of even prime number, and you know that you learn there is only one even prime number. Which one is that? Yes, 2. 2 is only one even prime number. So this set A contains only one element, means A is equal to 2. So A contains only one element, so this set A is the singleton set. A set consisting of single element is called a singleton set. Second is empty set or null set. Now here this empty word is here. That means this set is empty. Empty means the set having no element, then that set is called the empty set. Now see the example. B is equal to x such that x is a natural number between 2 and 3. Now you know that natural numbers are first is 1, second is 2, third is 3, and so on. Okay. So between 2 and 3 there is no any natural number. So B has no elements. So B is empty. So B is empty. So B is equal to empty set. An empty set is written like this: open curly bracket and close curly bracket. So this is called the empty set. An empty set is denoted by this symbol. This symbol is called the phi. It is called the phi. It is called phi. Now tell me, suppose the set contains 0 element. The 0 is in the set. Tell me, this is empty set or not? No, it is not an empty set because it contains this 0. This is singleton set. Empty set means there is no any element. Getting this? An empty set is also called as null set. Empty set is also called as null set, and empty set is denoted by this symbol, and this symbol is called the phi. This symbol is called the phi. P-H-Y, phi. Okay. Now see the definition. If there is not a single element in the set which satisfies the given condition, then it is called a null set or an empty set. Third type is finite set. Finite means what? Elements are limited and countable. Now see the example. C is equal to 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. These are the elements. Okay. Now how many elements are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 elements are here. Means elements are limited and countable. So this set C is called the finite set. Okay. Now see here. D. D is the which type of set? Yes, it is empty set or null set because it doesn't contain any element. Okay. So you know that there is no any element. So this is also the finite set. So finite set means what? If a set is null set, this is null set or empty set, or number of elements are limited. Number of elements are limited and countable, then it is called a finite set. Getting this? Now next, fourth one is infinite set. Infinite set means there are number of elements are unlimited, opposite of this. Unlimited and opposite of this uncountable. Now see the example. N is equal to, N means this is for, N is for natural number. Correct. N is equal to, which are the elements? 1, 2, 3, and these dots are indicate the infinite. there are unlimited and uncountable elements. This dot indicates the unlimited and unlimited elements. So this is infinite set. If a number of elements in a set is unlimited and uncountable, then the set is called infinite set. N, W, N is the natural set, W is whole number set, I is integer, Q is rational number, and R is real numbers. These all are the infinite sets. Remember this. N for natural number, W for whole numbers, I for integers, Q for rational number, and R for real numbers. These all are infinite sets. Means it contains unlimited and uncountable elements. Now we'll see equal sets. Now see the example. A is equal to X such that X is equal to 2n, n belongs to capital N, and X is between 0 and 10, and X is equal to 10. This is equal to 10. Okay. Now this is given in the rule form or rule method. Now we have to write this set A in listing method, that is roster method. Means you will have to write the elements, list of the elements. How to find the elements? Now see, X is equal to 2n, this formula is given. Now n is the natural number. Natural number means 1, 2, 3, 4, means 2 into 1, 2 into 2. Now we will find 2 into 1. This 2n means 2n. That means 2 into 1, that is equal to 2. Second is 2 into 2, that is equal to what? 4. Then 2 3s are 6. Then 2 4s are 8. Then 2 5s are 10. So these all are the values of the X. And X here, this is the condition. This is the condition. X is between 0 and 10 and equal to 10. Now these are the values between 0 and 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. And X is equal to 10. Means this 10. So we get the elements of set A, and elements are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So A is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Getting this? Okay. Next is B is equal to Y such that Y is an even number, and this Y is between 1 and 10, and Y is equal to 1 and Y is equal to 10. But here Y is even number. Y is even number. So what are the values of Y? The values of Y, even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, like this. But here condition is Y is between 1 and 10 and equal to 10. So even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. So elements of B are B is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Now if you see these two sets, set A and set B, set A and set B contains exactly same elements. See, 2 is here, here is 2, 4 is here is 4, here is 6, here is 6, here is 8, here is 8, and here is 10, and here is 10. Means A and B contains exactly same elements. So A and B are the equal sets. From 1 and 2, A and B are equal sets. That is A is equal to B. So definition is, two sets A and B are said to be equal if every element of set A is in set B and every element of set B is in set A. Getting this? Means every element of set A, every element of set A means 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 are in set B. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then sets A and B are said to be equal sets. Now we'll see the practice set 1.2. The first question is, decide which of the following are equal sets and which are not. Justify your answer. Now see, set A is equal to x such that 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. So this is formula. And using this formula, we'll find the values of x. Second set is b is equal to x such that x is a natural number but x is neither prime nor composite. Next set C is equal to x such that x belongs to n and x less than 2. This is the condition given. X less than 2. Now we have to find from these three sets which sets are equal and which are not. First of all, we'll find the elements of set A by using this formula. What is that formula? 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. Solution. Write the formula. What is that formula? 3x minus 1 is equal to 2. Next step is, you will have to shift this minus 1 to the right side, so it will become plus 1. So 3x is equal to 2 minus 1 will be plus 1, 2 plus 1. Therefore 3x is equal to 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. In the next step, this 3 is multiplied. When you shift to the right side, it will divide. So x is equal to 3 divided by 3. If 3 divided by 3, 3 ones are 3 and 3 ones are 3. So what is value of x? X is equal to 1. So x is equal to 1 and 1 is the element of set A. So A is equal to 1. So this is singleton set. Say 1. This is 1. Now we'll find the element of set B. So see the condition. X is a natural number, but now you know that natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. But here condition is x is neither prime nor composite. Now tell me, which natural number is neither prime nor composite? Yes, that is 1. So element of B is 1. So B is equal to 1. Say 2. Statement 2. Next, C is equal to x such that x belongs to n. X belongs to n means x is a natural number. And natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, so on. But here x is less than 2. So which natural number is less than 2? Yes, 1 is less than 2. So 1 is the element of this set C. So C is equal to 1. This is statement 3. Now from 1 to 3, what you will see? A contains element 1, B is also 1 and C is also 1. So A, B and C, these three sets are all equal. From 1, 2 and 3 we get A is equal to B is equal to C. Question 2. Decide whether set A and B are equal sets. Give reason for your answer. A is equal to even prime numbers and B is equal to x such that 7x minus 1 is equal to 13. Now here formula is given. Now using this formula, we will find the element of set B. So I will write this formula first. 7x minus 1 is equal to 13. 7x minus 1 is equal to 13. Next step, 7x is equal to 13 minus 1 will be shift to the right side plus 1. So 7x is equal to 13 plus 1. Therefore 7x is equal to 14 and therefore x is equal to 14 divided by 7. X is equal to 14. This 7 is multiplied. Here is divide. So 14 divided by 7, 7 1 is 7 and 7 2 is 14. So x is equal to what? X is equal to 2. So this x is equal to 2 is the element of B. Now first we will write the element of set A. What is set A is? Set A is even prime number, and even prime number is only one, and that is 2. So A is equal to 2. So A is equal to 2. And B is equal to what? B is equal to also 2. So both contain same element 2 2. So A and B are equal sets. So from 1 and 2 we get A is equal to B. Question 3. Which of the following are empty sets and why? Empty sets means having no elements. So first is A is equal to A such that A is a natural number smaller than 0. Now you know that natural numbers starts from 1, 2, 3, 4 means natural numbers are greater than 0. Natural numbers are not smaller than 0. So this A contains no element, because here condition is natural numbers but smaller than 0. Solution. Natural numbers are greater than 0. So A is empty set. A is empty set. Open and curly bracket. Or you can write phi. A is equal to phi. This way you can write A is equal to phi. Second, B is equal to x such that x square is equal to 0. Now we will find the values of x. So this is the formula given. X square is equal to 0. Now using this formula we will find the value of x. So x square is equal to 0. Therefore taking the square root of left hand side and right hand side, the square root of x square is x and square root of 0 is 0. So we will get x is equal to 0. So B has only one element, and that is 0. So B is equal to 0 means B contains one element, and that is 0. So B is not empty set. Therefore B is not equal to open curly bracket empty set, or you can write B is not equal to phi. Third, C is equal to x such that 5x minus 2 is equal to 0 and x belongs to n, means this x should be natural number. Now this formula is given, we will find the value of x. This formula is given, now we will find the value of x. First we will write the formula, 5x minus 2 is equal to 0. In the next step 5x is equal to minus 2 will be plus 2. So 5x is equal to 2, and then x is equal to, this 5 is multiplied, when shift to the right side it will divide. So 2 upon 5. So x is equal to 2 upon 5. This is a fraction. 2 upon 5. But natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. Natural numbers are not in the form of fraction. So this is not a natural number. But 2 upon 5 is not a natural number. Therefore xc is the empty set. Therefore C is empty set, or C is equal to phi. Question number 4. Write with reasons which of the following sets are finite or infinite sets. The first is A is equal to x such that x is less than 10, comma x is a natural number. Now you will have to write the natural numbers which are less than 10. So which are the natural numbers less than 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are the limited elements and countable. So this is what type of set? Finite set. Here I should be there. Here I. So finite set. So A is finite set. So number of elements are limited and countable, therefore A is finite set. Second, B is equal to Y such that Y is less than -1 and Y is an integer number. You know that integer numbers are positive integers, negative integers and 0. But Y is less than -1. Less than -1 means here is -1. You learn in the number line. Here is, suppose here is -1, here is 0, and here positive numbers 1, 2, 3, and here negative numbers -1, -2, -3, like this, -4, -5. So Y is less than -1 means this, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, like this. So B has -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, so on. So dot dot indicates the unlimited and uncountable elements. So B is what type of set? B is infinite set. So B is what? Infinite set. So here number of elements are unlimited and uncountable, therefore B is infinite set. Third, C is equal to set of students of class 9 from your school. Now in your school, students of class 9 are limited and countable. So this set C is what type of set? It is finite set. So number of students of class 9 is limited and countable, therefore C is finite set. Fourth, set of people from your village are also limited and countable, so it is also finite set. Set of apparatus in laboratory. Apparatus in a laboratory are also limited, so it is a finite set. 6. Set of whole numbers. You know whole number starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. So whole numbers are also infinite set. So for whole numbers we use W. So W is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. So W is infinite set. Number of elements are unlimited and uncountable, therefore W is infinite set. 7. Set of rational numbers. Now you know that rational number means rational number contains all integers, natural numbers, whole numbers, all these, and these are infinite, so rational number is also infinite set. Number of elements are unlimited and uncountable, so it is a infinite set.